Hey Sagittarius, Dark Eve Tarot here. I am Eve, and we're going to take a look at how people are seeing you, how you're perceived, or what they think you're doing, and then what you're actually doing, and your reaction to it, and just to see if it's something you need to know. Alright, Sagittarius. So, I'm gonna use this arcane bullshit, and I'm kind of calling this like the shit sandwich reading. So, what do people think you're doing? Alright, so we have here the greased priest. So, I think you're doing something slick, dude. You're being slick about something, at least that's what they think. Alright, so what are you actually doing? What's the reality of it? You're fucked. Sagittarius. Well, damn it. Alright, so how do you react to this? So, you're a little bit fucked, and people think that you are being real shady about something. So I think that's what the fucked part is that you're probably not doing something shady, but people think you are. It's kind of like when, like being accused of a crime you didn't commit, or being accused of, you know what I mean? Like, it's like they're not seeing the truth, and it's like no matter how hard you try, it just seems like the situation's fucked, right? So how do you react to this? So you have the knees card, which is kind of stupid. This is a stupid card. All right, knees. So really, what I'm getting from that is you're just standing there alone. You don't know what to do anymore. You don't know what to do anymore. It's like you just stand there and take it. Dang, Sagittarius. Alright, let's get you some real cards here. Alright, real cards. Real message here. Sag needs to know about what people are thinking, what's actually going on, and the reaction to the situation. Alright. So why do they think you're being shady? Well, we have Eight of Swords here. So there is some kind of like, I'm just feeling like abrasion, friction. It's almost like because it kind of feels like because there was some kind of friction with you in the past, then like, well, then you're always shady, or you're always this. It kind of reminds me of like when, let's say you're like, a teenager, and you do one thing, like you get in a car accident, or you get caught smoking weed, or whatever, right? You do one thing that's against the rules, and then you're like forever a criminal, or you're forever a piece of shit. It feels like that. It feels like a one time thing that just kind of stuck. And it's like they see you as a greased priest because like you don't want it to stick anymore. You're trying everything you can for it to not stick, and they're just like, oh, they're just trying. They're just trying to not be that, but this is what they are. Or you know what I mean? Something shitty like that. I'm so seeing this as not your fault. Alright, King of Pentacles. I'm just kind of like just seeing this as like a box of tricks. It's like, it's weird. It's like, again, like no matter what you do, or how you try to prove it, or convince people, or lead by example or whatever good things you're doing, right? It's like they have like this endless Pandora's box of stuff, of accusations, like all of these accusations. They're just not gonna believe you. I don't know who these people are. It's not everyone, it's just these people. Alright. Okay, so you feel like you're fucked. Well, I see an idea here. You have five of wands here, and Five of Wands is normally a card of conflict, but I mean there's an element of danger here because you have, like you're lighting a match, right? So that's like hopefully you're not lighting a match, symbolically lighting a match to get revenge, because you don't want to do that. Because if you're gonna try, revenge, it's like it always blows up in your face, always, right? So, but I do kind of like that this little flame here is an idea. It's like something, like that light bulb, bling, that light bulb that goes off. It's like something you haven't tried. Cause like it looks like everything that you've tried here has been some kind of weapon. It's like you've got like a deadly snake, you have an arrow, you have a knife, another knife, a fork, an axe, like a hatchet or whatever. These are all weapons. These are all like like fighting weapons. That's everything you've tried. Well, it's like there's this idea, well maybe I'm going about it the wrong way, right? Maybe I just need a new idea. Yeah, and that's what's going to bring you justice. You have the justice card. There's some kind of new idea that's going to bring you justice. I feel like this is going to be something you realize all by yourself. This is something that internally, it's like, but you have to go through this. It's like you have to go through this, oh my god, I'm so fucked. You have to go through this feeling before this idea will come to you. And it's not an idea of attack or weapons or revenge or anything like that. It's something different that you have not thought of yet, and it's going to bring you some sweet justice. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. All right. So your reaction. So this whole situation, you're kind of just standing there. You're standing there and you're taking it because you don't feel like you have any other options. Yeah, and the page, and it's funny because the pages keep coming out in this section here, and like a lot of times we turn into little kids when we react to stuff that sucks. You know what I mean? And it's like you're like you just go back in your head and you think of, like the more pleasant times, like back when things were simpler, when I can just go outside and swing on the playground, even though you're a grown ass adult right now, and that's not that's not an option to fix this, right? It's like wishing it would go away, instead of dealing with it. Oh, perfect. Another sign had this. Was it Gemini? Yeah, Gemini had the sun here too, and it's like, but it's a little bit different for you. Gemini was blocking the sun, but you, it's like you're standing there and you're just dreaming about better days. Like, man, I remember when things were so simple. It reminds me of that song. I forget the band where they're like they just wish they can go, ride their little bike in the neighborhood back when things were simple. It's like that's how you react to this. It's like just dreaming of the simpler days when you didn't have any responsibilities and you were taken care of, and or that kind of thing. Um so let's get you some advice, because there is some kind of bright idea that is going to bring some justice to this right here, but you need some advice. All right. We're gonna get you some advice from the Spiritual AF deck. It's just like a bunch of cards, like little whatever. But okay, Sagittarius, what does Sagittarius need to know? Okay, so you have love like people aren't total assholes. That's kind of good advice here because like I said, this isn't all people. This isn't everyone. You know what I mean? Like you know exactly who these people are. You know exactly who they are, and it's not everyone. So not everyone's a total asshole. Okay, Sag. And then we have, if you wouldn't say it to a friend, you shouldn't say it to yourself. I mean, that's pretty good advice too. Just don't be too rough on yourself. I mean, you're not totally fucked, okay? And then, okay, perfect. I like this the best. Guess who ain't gotta explain shit to nobody? You. Right here. You don't have to explain yourself. Stop explaining yourself to these people who think you're this slimy whatever that you're not. Like, don't explain yourself. You do not have to justify shit. Go about your life. Love who you want to love. Be with your friends. And allow yourself to feel fucked because it's a feeling. You're allowed to have feelings, okay? And you will get a bright idea. Something's gonna click, and the situation will get some justice, okay? All right, Sag. This is your message. And if it resonates, awesome. I hope it helped. If it doesn't resonate at all, it is not your message. All right, later.